You're Killing Me features an all-star cast, including the late Anne Hayes. So what was it like working with her on set?
Yeah. Yeah, she was wonderful. She brought
Yeah.
this incredible energy and these amazing ideas and was just the most vibrant human. And we all feel very lucky that we were able to spend good time with her.
You star in the new film You're Killing Me, which is going to be released in theaters and on digital on April 7th. I got a chance to watch the movie. I really enjoyed it, especially your role. So, but what attracted you to this movie?
Oh, first of all, thank you. I
Of
appreciate you
course.
watching. Enjoyed
Of course.
it. What attracted me to this movie was, I think immediately you meet Eden, who's this very strong, driven, determined woman who puts herself in these sticky situations to try to help others.
Yeah.
And I thought that was just so admirable and so cool. And I love, strong female characters like this. And I loved that the script really kept me on the edge of my seat and took twists and turns that I was not expecting. And it was kind of like a fresh take on, like a cat and a mouse chasing tale. And I
Yeah.
really enjoyed that. And so the idea of getting to go, you know, run and get sweaty and cry and sweat and blood and tears, like I was so excited about that. So
Oh, yeah.
I was just on board.
Oh, of course. Yeah, I can definitely understand that. And you mentioned it. You play Eden, who's a prep student looking to get into her dream college. Um, but ultimately, what attracted you to the character? What are some of the qualities that you like in Eden?
Yeah, I really like that Eden knows what she wants and she goes after it really hard. And
Right.
she's not deterred by even her life, like being on the line. She is determined in the sense of, okay, I want to go to this college. How do I figure out how to get in there? Okay, I'm going to do that. But then the determination sticks with her when she figures out that she could potentially be a helpful advocate for this missing girl. And
Yeah.
she continues that very strong determination of, no, I have to do this. You can't change my mind. I need to get this done. And so that's something that I really related to in reading at first, because when I set my mind on something, I go after it. And I really liked that about Eden, that she didn't shy away, even when an axe is being held at her face. She didn't shy away from doing what she felt was the right thing to do.
And there are a lot of intense scenes in the film, especially towards the end of the movie. But what was the most challenging scene to film?
Oh, the most challenging scene to film is probably, I don't want to give away any spoilers, but
Right.
there is a moment where something happens to me, and I'm sorry, Eden,
Yeah.
and she is not really able to fight for herself. And the way that we shot that, because it was in a car, and so the way that we shot that was so hard, because you can't have a lot of range of motion, and you can't. That was really surprisingly physically taxing to really just emote with your face, and not with, as you can tell, I talk with my hands, not
Yeah.
with anything else, just to emote with your face. That was pretty challenging. And then obviously all the stunts were challenging too.
Oh, yeah, I bet. Yeah, but it had to be a lot of fun, right?
So fun. It was really fun. Yeah, we would laugh after every take because it's like, yeah, we did that.
And also, You're Killing Me features an all-star cast, including the late Anne Hayes. So what was it like working with her on set?
Yeah. Yeah, she was wonderful. She brought
Yeah.
this incredible energy and these amazing ideas and was just the most vibrant human. And we all feel very lucky that we were able to spend good time with her.
Absolutely. And for Eden, her goal, as I mentioned, is to get into Pembroke College. When you were in high school, what goals did you have for yourself?
Oh man, when I was in high school, my goals were college.
Yeah.
Sometimes life gets in the way of that, which is okay. But yeah, my goals were college and to be as happy as I could be in the jobs that I chose.
So
Yeah.
Did you have a dream college at all?
Oh man. Well, so when I was younger, I was a dancer first. And
Yeah.
so my goal when I was a kid was I was going to go to NYU and then I was going to go be a dancer on Broadway. That was
Mhm.
my whole trajectory of my life. And then this career kind of just smacked me in the face and said, "Oh, nope, you got to quit dancing. You're too busy
Yeah.
now." And
Right.
so, goals change and things change. And yeah, so but that was my dream when I was like 11 or 12. NYU straight to Broadway.
Oh yeah, those some pretty big dreams right there. I like that. And so,
Yeah.
but along with You're Killing Me, you starred in another horror film a few years past called Ma, starred Octavia Spencer. Are there any similarities between the two movies at all?
Oh, that's so interesting. I don't personally think there are.
Right.
I think that especially each character that I play is different. I think Ma is more of like a fun comedy thriller, whereas
Yeah.
You're Killing Me is more like a suspenseful slasher thriller. And so, it was fun on Ma to play with the lighthearted side of Haley and like play with the comedy of that and be a little bit of the comedic relief. There's not much comedic relief in You're Killing Me. It is
Right.
fun suspense from the get-go. So there really is not a moment where you're not like, oh no, don't do that. What are you doing? So it just, they both give you different feelings when you watch it.
Absolutely. And with You're Killing Me, it pretty much, other than the comedy part of it, it has everything you want in kind of a suspense horror film. But what do you want fans to take away from this movie when they watch it?
I just hope that everybody has a good time watching it. And I hope that everyone gets a chance to see it live in theaters with an
Mhm.
audience because
Yeah,
it's so fun to watch with people around you. But I hope that they just enjoy the ride of it. And I hope that they feel the feelings that a suspenseful movie is supposed to make you feel. And they leave being like, oh, that was a fun ride. I enjoyed that.
absolutely. And other than You're Killing Me, you're starring in the upcoming film Rock Bottom. What can you tell us about the film?
Yeah, Rock Bottom is really fun. It's vastly different from this.
Yeah.
It's a comedy, and it is basically a comedy about a 80s hair band that becomes popular again in our current day times. And yeah, they got to get the band back together to perform one last time. So it's super funny. It's nothing scary like this one. But
Of
it's nice
course.
to get to kind of bounce back and forth and tap my toe into each world.
Absolutely. And are you still filming Rock Bottom, or what's the
We just,
status on that?
yeah, we just
Okay.
finished. We
Okay.
we're aiming for end of this year, early next year.
Okay. Yeah. Gotta look forward to that. And along
Yeah.
with that, you're going to be in the upcoming movie, Roll With It.
Yeah.
What can you tell us about your role in that film?
To be completely honest with you, I don't remember. We shot that years before the pandemic.
I think I heard that right. Yeah.
I mean, I'm so horrible and I feel so horrible, but I'm like, oh my God, what happened? What did we do? I think we shot that in like 2018 or
Oh,
something. So,
wow.
but it's a fun one. It's a cute one. It's also cute. Also opposite of this.
Right. Absolutely. And in your career, you've appeared in a number of popular TV shows, including Hard Dixie over the years. But would you like to star in your own TV series down the road, especially with the success you've seen with streaming networks? Would you like to make that move and have your own TV series?
Oh, for sure, for sure. I think it's so fascinating the last couple of years how heavy the streaming services have gotten and they've become so popular because I remember back when Netflix first started, everybody was so afraid to put their actors on a Netflix show
Right.
because they were like, we don't know what this is. Ugh, people aren't going to watch this. Everyone watches cable. And the way that the world has just completely shifted and everything is streaming now, it just is kind of like, the natural way to go. But there's all kinds of amazing streaming services. And yeah, I absolutely would love that. There's my best friend and I are in the process of developing a potential series right now. So
Mm,
that funny you mentioned that could also be
yeah.
something upcoming. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm looking forward to that. So
Yeah.
hopefully everything goes well with that. And one last question for me before I let you go is you've done a lot in your career and and it looks like there's going to be more success on your way. But what are some of the things that you would like to do in your career that you haven't done yet?
That's a good question. I really like to do a rom-com. I've never
Yeah.
done that before. I think that that would be really awesome to do. And yeah, that's number one on the list of like bucket list of things to do. I'd love to do that. And then I'd like to remake a classic movie. Like I would love
Hmm.
to remake a Breakfast Club or
Oh
remake
yeah.
Pretty in Pink. Something like that would be a super bucket list, but that would be so, so cool to get to redo something like that.
That sounds awesome and
Yeah.
amazing. Well, McKaley, thank you so much for your time. I really do appreciate it. Again, congratulations on You're Killing Me, which again is out in theaters and on digital April 7th, and continued success to you.